Plenty of changes from Zidane at half-time, as we've been saying. Keep an eye on Mariano Diaz, who's playing at centre-forward now. Superb for Castilla last year, 27 goals in total. Scored a screamer on the pre-season tour of North America. Alvaro Tejero again, a very solid right back. Played more minutes for Castilla than any other player last season. Another one who went on that North American pre-season tour. Sure, he's learned a huge amount from being with the first team in pre-season. You can see him there.
Plenty of substitutions too for Stade de Reims. There's that early ball, looking for the striker. Keeper smothers the pass. As you see, Varane playing alongside Nacho in the heart of the Real Madrid defence.
And wearing the captain's armband as well.
With Ramos, one of the players, coming off. Also Marcelo and Morata, of course. Had Marcelo been on the pitch, he would have won the captain's armband. There's confirmation of one of these substitutions. 27 goals scored last season by the striker Mariano Diaz, has replaced Morata. Also scored with his left foot, his right foot, from inside the box, outside the box, free kicks, headers. Very talented striker. He is probably too good, or is definitely too good to play in the Segunda B division. As Bell shapes up, it's bounced awkwardly in front of the goalkeeper. Isco, fourth player, on at half-time for the Whites. Plenty of clubs from the top flight have been knocking on Real Madrid's door, looking to take players out on loan. As Tejero starts this move off by winning the ball back inside Stade de Reims half.
Well, indeed, that is the question for the likes of Mariano Diaz. Now, as you say, he's clearly too good for Segunda B. He was too good last year, dominated opposing defences at that level last season. He's shown over the course of this pre-season that he fits in, absolutely doesn't look out of place in the first team squad. But it's a question now for the club and for the manager, if they want Mariano to get more experience, more minutes.
And that shot deflected. And a rather scrappy goal. The ball bounces around inside the box. And substitution at half-time. Udine with the finish. Mix up in the box. And the ball ends up in the back of the net. And it's now 3-2. The initial shot is blocked. The spin takes it into the path of the midfielder. And through the keeper's legs.
It's an unfortunate goal for Real Madrid to concede. Certainly not one of the prettiest goals you'll see here at the Bernabeu this season. It adds a little bit of spice to this second half. Just the one goal margin.
Are we going to see a repeat of the 4-3 scoreline? A game that these two teams played out 60 years ago.
Just think about that, 4-3 in a European Cup final. I can't think of a Champions League final that's finished 4-3. Certainly not in recent years.
What about Real Madrid's win in Glasgow against Eintracht Frankfurt? Some big European Cup scoring games, regarded as probably the best final ever. Real Madrid, of course, scoring 7 goals in that victory. Again, coming back from behind to win the title. Taken quickly. The referee not happy.
Shame that goal won't count from Gareth Bale. He finished it well. I think the goalkeeper knew that the whistle had already gone. Bale had timed his run well. Referee wanted a word there with Buchor.
Poor pass. I was looking to break here through the centre. Ricochet falling to the centre back. 5 minutes gone. If you've just joined us in the second half, Reims were leading 3-1 at the interval. Stade de Reims pulled the goal back. Another scrappy goal. They all count. Number 24, Udine. Maybe a chance again for Udine, who shot, strikes. Danilo, gives a corner kick.
Good recovery from Danilo. I think he was just having a word there with his teammates, saying he needs a bit more cover on that far side. Danilo got the block in. The player was there unmarked. Excellent defending from the Brazilian. Real Madrid need to be careful here. Their half-time changes don't disrupt their momentum too much.
Forced all the way back into their own half. Stade de Reims. The head up, conceding a throw-in. Players warming up for both sides. No doubt we'll be seeing more substitutions during the second half. An ideal opportunity to give squad members a run out before the all-important opening game of the 2016-17 season. Away to Real Sociedad. See the goal again.
Nacho was just caught out by the spin of the ball. And then Kiko Garcia got a touch to the shot, but it wasn't enough. Looks like Gareth Bale has shifted his position somewhat in this second half. It's Mariano now at centre forward. Cruz and Modric still there in midfield. James as well. Isco on the left-hand side.
Strong challenge on Varane. Waves play on, and what a wonderful save. Denies Stade de Reims an equaliser. Garcia quickly off his line, down low, and a great chance for the visitors.
Seeing Kiko Garcia pull off some spectacular saves right the way through the pre-season. He's been in very good form in the absence of Keylor Navas.
Well, surrounded by players in red shirts, finds Modric. He's fouled.
Clear foul on Luka Modric. Here we'll see again that save from Garcia. Quickly off his line. Almost Keylor Navas-like in his speed there. There's no doubt that if Keylor Navas isn't available for that opening league fixture on Sunday, Kiko Garcia is a very able deputy indeed.
We'll find out in the pre-match press conference live on Real Madrid TV on Saturday. The game against Real Sociedad on Sunday at 20:15, 100 hours local time. Nacho drives the ball forward. Almost 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Real Madrid leading by 3 goals to 2. The fans definitely getting their money's worth. 5 goals, and still over half an hour left.
You wonder how long Zidane will give Bale and Cruz in particular, playing for the first time this pre-season. You might expect both of them to come off after around about an hour.
Modric. Seeing Isco involved there. One of the 4 second-half substitutes for Real Madrid as the others warm up. Lucas Vázquez, Kovacic, Dani Carvajal, the hero from the European Super Cup final.
I think at some point in this second half we'll see Lucas Vázquez coming on, possibly for Bale. Cruz being replaced by Casemiro, or maybe Kovacic as well.
Real Madrid enjoying their final run out of the pre-season before playing Real Sociedad. Then it's Celta Vigo. Then there's a break for internationals. Comes at a really bad time for some clubs, especially a club like Real Madrid, as most of your players disappear for a week.
It's always the case. It feels like it comes so early in the season, that first international break. Just when you're getting used to the flow of the league having started again. Must be frustrating for the coaches.
What a turn off. Saw what Mayer is capable of there. Turn on the sixpence.
Such a confident young player, Mariano. And we saw that on the pre-season tour of North America. Didn't let the fact that he was stepping up from Castilla to the first team phase him whatsoever. Still
just offside, very tight.
Yeah, very, very close, and such quick feet with that turn, as you said. And you'll see about Mariano. He's so full of confidence. He's willing to take a shot from pretty much anywhere. Saw him score some outrageous goals for Castilla last season.
63% possession. More in the first half. And that's a foul. Upended a striker. Conte goes across to shake Mariano's hand. The George will take it quickly. Isco. Dink over the top. Mendy, quickly off his line. He's played in Spain, Mendy, in the second division. Thumbs up from Gareth Bale. Being allowed a free roll in that front three.
He's almost standing in a centre forward position just now with Mariano having drifted out to the left hand side. Isco over there on the right. We'd like to see that kind of fluidity from the Real Madrid front three, and that's when Bale, Benzema and Cristiano are at their best. Interchanging positions, Benzema dropping deep, Ronaldo moving in field, Bale doing the same from the other side.
This could be a fourth player. He's lining up in the centre. James. And at the second attempt, the first shot parried by Mendy. But James on hand to slot home the ball. Real Madrid lead by 2. Santiago Bernabeu trophy is staying in the capital.
James did well there to follow up his initial effort. He found some space inside the box. Created by Danilo on that right-hand side. Timed his run well. And just playing it inside for James. Initial effort saved. Simple enough task to put it away at the second attempt.
Great save, you can see there. Buries his face in the turf. After what was a good save, could do nothing to stop James in the follow-up.
As we can see, Real Madrid preparing to make further changes. The likes of Kovacic, Lucas Vázquez, Casemiro, all about to enter the field. Carvajal as well.
Good strength. Catch around to head up. Players in the box here for Stade de Reims. Oh, well, one player takes it away from another. A golden opportunity to pull a goal back to make it 4-3. And Real Madrid here looking to make it 5-2. Bell. Mariano's in the centre with number 37 calling for the ball. James, will he find his second? Oh, couldn't quite dig out the shot. But from one end to another, one exciting game as Real Madrid prepared to make 5 substitutions.
What I loved about this move was Gareth Bale pointing exactly where he wanted the ball to come from James. And when he played the pass back, the Colombian unable to finish. Toni Kroos heading off as we expected, having played an hour. Great for him to get those minutes under his belt. Luka Modric as well heading off. Another one who came back late in pre-season. Modric, of course, won't be available at the weekend. Suspended. Gareth Bale also heading off. And Danilo as well. Kovacic there, who for some I think was a surprise starter in Trondheim in the European Super Cup. Nice moment there as well for the young goalkeeper Ruben Yanez, another one who has featured in pre-season on that North American tour. It's not easy being a third-choice goalkeeper. Ruben Yanez starts the season, knows that he's behind Keylor Navas and Kiko Casilla in the pecking order, knows he won't get to play too much, but nonetheless has to prepare just as seriously.
Very talented young keeper Yanez. Plenty of talent behind him. Luka Kranitz, young Belgian youth international. Such talented players make up Roger's youth system. There's not, unfortunately, enough room for all of them to break into the first team. But last season, there were over 80 players from Real Madrid's academy, graduates, we call them, playing in the top 2 divisions in Spain. Over 80. That number increases greatly. Include the Segunda B division, of course, 4 leagues. We've got 200 footballers.
That's a hugely impressive statistic.
Not enough time to name them all.
I was going to say,
I was going to test you, Alec. That would have been the next question. We've only got 25 minutes left.
I know I commentate a lot of Castilla and Cantera games, but not enough.
A lot of players actually playing abroad.
Absolutely.
Borja Mayoral out on loan to a German side of Wolfsburg. Hopefully, oh, what a wonderful pullback to finish. Oh, Casemiro sees his shot deflected behind.
Big smile on the face of Casemiro. Would have loved to see that flying to the top corner. Good awareness from Lucas Vázquez. Casemiro was closed down.
Escape. A lot. Vázquez, of course, in action with Spain in the summer. Kovacic looking for Mariano earlier. 4-2, Real Madrid lead. First goal of the night scored by the French side. Nacho equalising, Ramos making it 2-1, Morata 3-1. Udina putting a goal back for Stade de Reims before James added a fourth. Vázquez, silky skills. A player who was loaned out to Espanyol, returned to the club at the start of the last season, and gradually worked his way into the first team. Made lots of appearances, not just out on the flank, but also in defence as an attacking fullback. And his performances earned him a call-up to the Spain squad.
I'm looking forward to seeing how Lucas Vázquez does this season. He surprised everyone last year with the contribution he ended up making to the first team. The kind of player every coach loves to have in his squad. So hard-working and disciplined, conscientious young man.
Put it away. Right, Kamara. Past midway point in this second period. Real Madrid leading 4-2. Very entertaining game. 6 goals. The European Cup final from 60 years ago had 7. Still enough time to see more goals as Isco unlocks the defence. Vázquez to head up, crash up on the fullback and a throw in to the Whites. Deep inside Stade de Reims half. Kovacic. Casemiro. Danny Carvajal. If you've not seen his goal against Seville, watch it. Stunner, picks the ball up just inside Seville's half, dances his way through into the box. Oh, wonderful finish beyond Rio. Spain international has that save from the goalkeeper Mendy to deny it. Enzo
from Enzo Zidane.
Zidane
Jinked his way in field, got a sight of goal. Took a slight deflection, but needed a good save from the keeper. Enzo's another one whose short-term decision, or rather a decision will have to be made on his short-term future. He'll go on loan. Will he be with Castilla this season? Having played for and captained Castilla last campaign. I was going to say, if there are any Madridistas out there who haven't seen Dani Carvajal's goal yet, where have you been? What have you been up to for the last week? Because, I mean, it was a goal absolutely worthy of winning any final.
Wonderful step over.
It's another youngster, Philip Lienhart, about to come on. Young centre-back. Again, was a regular for Castilla last year. Joined the first team on their summer tour.
Isco sats off and support. Enzo. Not enough weight on the pass to find Lucas Vázquez.
You'd expect Lienhart to come on for Nacho, the only player who started this game, still out there.
There's enough pace to on the end of that pass. Fortes. Oh, good goal. 4-3. We were saying, Alex, are we going to see a similar scoreline to the one from 60 years ago? Well, Stade de Reims pulled the goal back. Good cross. Good finish. Nothing Yanez could do.
That's an excellent delivery in behind the defence, and it's a good header, it's a good goal. You have to say, if this does finish 4-3, it's fate, isn't it? Destiny. Had to be.
Nacho making way for the youngster. In 11 minutes, that goal levelled the game. Still 17 minutes left. Round 4, Stade de Reims 3. Caserido's pass way too long, as we see. Great delivery. And a very good goal. Something you can tell your friends, family and children. Scored at the Santiago Bernabeu. Albeit in a friendly in the Santiago Bernabeu trophy, but for many of these footballers, it will be the only time they'll get a chance to play here at this magical stadium. Well, Stade de Reims looking for an unlikely equaliser here. And hopefully they throw players forward and get caught out on the break. Vázquez runs into too many red shirts, and that shot. Vázquez. Oh, just taken off Mariano's head. We do feel for more goals in this game, Alex.
I think there are. Although part of me now it is 4-3, would like it to stay that way, just for the symmetry of the same scoreline as that 1956 European Cup final. But still, we wouldn't say no to some more goals, especially some of the young players out there. The likes of Mariano Diaz, it'd be great to see him on the score sheet. The likes of Enzo as well. Danny Carvajal setting off on another run.
Another goal. Danny Carvajal this time unselfish. Spot for choice. Danilo, Danny Carvajal, Nacho too can play it right back. Oh, it's a nasty challenge on the youngster. No attempt to play the ball. Jumped straight into Lienhart, the striker, scored the third for Stade de Reims. Kai.
Lienhart's a tough young player. He's dealt with more than that playing for Castilla in the Segunda B, believe me.
Lots of veterans under players who've been around, the journeymen, the strikers.
Veterans of the dark arts.
In their mid-30s. Who could are old enough to be actually fathers of a lot of these Castilla footballers.
Have we seen a father versus son clash in Segunda B? You're the man with all the stats normally.
Funny enough, I'm not too sure in Segunda B, but we have seen, for example, Walter Pandiani, the former Deportivo and Mallorca striker, play in the same team as his son.
There we are. I knew you'd have something.
The former Uruguayan international used to turn up to training in a juggernaut. The header into Enzo. Twists and turns. Oh, magical, superb, sublime. We have another goal. Pinto has a huge smile on his face, sat alongside Raymond Coppa. But Enzo just looked up, waited, picked out Mariano. And the striker gobbled up the pass to finish superbly. Such a talented footballer. Just onside, very tight, and a cool finish. Well, offside flag didn't go up, but the referee has opted to rule out the goal. It was tight. I have to say, it looked to be level when the pass was made. In those kind of situations, you're meant to give the benefit of the doubt to the attacking player.
We were saying this game was fated to end 4-3. It seems it is that way because we were convinced that was the fifth goal for Real Madrid, disallowed.
Now, the flag stays down. The keeper is beaten again by Mariano, but this one counts. Real Madrid 5, Stade de Reims 3.
Mariano gets his rewards there. He's been denied moments earlier, not this time. It's a good finisher, Mariano Diaz. We saw that for Castilla last year. Took up a good position in between the centre-back and the full-back. Ran onto it, got there ahead of the keeper. Quick feet.
Very clever touch. Just to poke that ball around the keeper and roll it into an empty net. Picked out by Kovacic.
Delighted for Mariano Diaz. Second goal of pre-season. scored a screamer in the win over Chelsea. And he'll be wanting to make a case to Zinedine Zidane. He deserves to remain at heart of the Real Madrid first team squad for this coming season.
Ten minutes left. Van Hart, the clearance. Oh, brilliant, Kovacic. Oh, wonderful turn. Well, that would be a booking. Casemiro upended.
It would certainly be a booking in any other game. If it wasn't a friendly, if it wasn't the Bernabeu trophy. Brilliant skill from Casemiro. Not normally a flashy kind of player. Normally keeps it simple. He's got that ability.
Campeones, campeones. Champions, champions of the Champions League and the European Super Cup. Both trophies were paraded before the game. What was almost a full house. Some fans have left early. It's late here in Madrid. It's past midnight. Isco, Kovacic. Keeping it simple. Stade de Reims. We're getting close to the ball. Isco. Kovacic. Oh, what strength which bundles his opponent out of the way. Nothing Devoe could do there. Such upper body strength there. Mariano on the ball now. Carvajal, Lucas Vazquez tight on that right hand side. Mendy putting his teammates into trouble. Lucas Vazquez. It's the third foul in this half by the number 17 Endom. The first would be a booking, that foul on Casemiro. Second would be a red card.
I know it's a friendly, and the referee therefore taking a relaxed attitude, but the only issue with that, if you don't penalise those kind of fouls, is that it will encourage players to keep on doing it. There's no deterrent.
Alexis Berger comes on with number 19. Also, the goal scorer, or one of the goal scorers for Stade de Reims, Udine, number 24, was replaced by Hassane Kamara. Still 6 minutes left. Real Madrid leading by 5 goals to 3. I wonder how many players we've seen tonight will start against Real Sociedad, no doubt. Some of the footballers who we haven't seen tonight in action will be in contention, not for a starting place, definitely a place on the bench.
I think Zidane will already have a pretty clear idea of the starting 11 he wants to use in Anoeta. I do think there'll be quite a few similarities with the starting 11. His deputy there, Ruben Yanez, reacts quickly.
Offside. But again, a real handful Sorry to interrupt then, Alex.
As I was reeling off my predicted starting 11, yeah, like I say, Kika Casilla in goal. I think it'll be Ramos and Varane centre-back, Marcelo and Dani Carvajal the full-backs. After that, some question marks in midfield.
Oh, maybe not short of confidence, the striker.
I think we'll see Casemiro in that Real Sociedad game. We'll see Luka Modric as well. It may come too soon for a start for Toni Kroos, having just played 60 minutes of football in this pre-season. And I think Marco Asensio has made a very good case to start that game on the left-hand side of attack. Cristiano Ronaldo isn't ready. And then, well, we might well see Alvaro Morata at centre forward and Gareth Bale. Strong showing from Bale today. Might see him on that right-hand side. There's certainly some questions.
Impressed Gareth Bale definitely during the first half. Now, obviously his legs were going to tire, having not really had a pre-season.
As we said though, he looks in such good shape physically. Such an enthusiastic player when it comes to training, when it comes to working out, staying in shape.
Varane got assured at the back. Alex says good start against Real Sociedad. Of course, Pepe and Ronaldo, the last two players to rejoin the first team squad after a superb summer with Portugal. Vázquez. Well, is there a penalty? Play continues. Mariano can't quite find Isco. Isco looks at the referee. Appeals for a penalty. There was definitely a push. Maybe the referee feeling sorry for Stade de Reims, but the penalty is a penalty.
It was a good move from Real Madrid. Mariano involved again. Enzo, I think he's unfortunate there not to win a penalty kick. You wonder if they'd have let him take it, having been the man fouled. I've seen Enzo take penalty, I think, for Castilla one time or other. Won't get the chance.
Stade de Reims scored 3 goals tonight. Could have conceded more than 5. Still a good performance for the second division side. Lovely day out in Madrid. Chance to play at the home of the European champions. A repeat, of course, of that final back in 1956. Isco sprays the ball out wide. Enzo, Tejero, Kovacic. With the trip, according to the referee.
Lovely move this. Enzo started it, gave it to Lucas. It's clearly
being manhandled.
Being wrestled with there.
And Yacht.
It's unlucky Enzo. He's been bright since coming off the bench. Been impressed with him. He's got such a good touch, good awareness and movement. Lovely eye for a pass.
Vázquez. Distinct pass, finding his man. Back covering well. Rafael. Varane, Casemiro. Tejero. Been lonely since coming on a fullback. His pace probably on the Castilla side, or maybe like Mariano and the other players elsewhere in the second division. Who knows? There is talk that clubs in the top flight. And looking at bringing in several Real Castilla players. Of course, there's no rival kind of Getafe. Both teams were relegated last season, but Leganés have won promotion. They are looking to strengthen their side as a team that's just on the outskirts of the Spanish capital. 2 minutes of added time. Real Madrid are going to retain the Santiago Bernabeu trophy. Kovacic, are we going to see a sixth to round off the night? Unfortunate that pass. Too far in front of Isco.
Good driving run from Kovacic. I think Zidane will be pleased with much of what he's seen tonight. Anything he may not be so happy with is those 3 goals conceded. And those teams have dominated the game. But as we were saying, I think it's beneficial for the team at this stage to play a game against an opponent that comes here and goes at them and makes it competitive rather than a walk in the park. Reims have certainly played their part.
Snapping from the defender's heels. Mariano. We mentioned those 3 goals conceded, but Zidane has used 22 players in this game. Flag should have gone up, stays down, and then does go up. Final whistle. Real Madrid 5, Stade de Reims 3. There's the French side.